This video is sponsored by my favorite website creator, Squarespace, the best place to go when you want to get a domain or create a gorgeous website or an online store. Yes, it is summer finally, and like every summer of every year, there are some things that we're just like dying to buy, some trends that we're just like absolutely craving to get our hands on. And those like special summer mood things, we think that we can't live without. So let's do a little anti-haul, shall we? 7 things that I won't be buying this season, from fashion and food to accessories and homeware and skincare, because I believe they're either short-lived trends or they're wrong for me personally, so I shouldn't invest, or because I already have a good option at home. Let's remind ourselves to save our money and the planet by resisting that crave to buy this summer. Are you with me? Okay, what's going on with this mushroom trend? Now, I don't mean the magic mushrooms or even the food ingredient mushrooms. I mean the health craze, like let's grind up mushrooms and mix it in our coffee type of weirdness. Have you tried this? Mixing mushroom powder into your coffee or tea or smoothie? Lion's mane mushrooms or fruiting body mushrooms. I don't even know what else, like for focus or better mood or to have a good morning. I mean, I love mushrooms just as much as the next woman. Actually, I think I love mushrooms quite a lot more than the next woman. I'm a bit of a mushroom head myself, but I do prefer to actually eat my mushrooms. Like the point of mushrooms is the flavor, the weird gummy texture, the chewiness and the earthy deepness that it gives to any dish. Like health aspects, great, but I don't eat my shiitake snacks for the sake of health. It's like strictly for the simple, unparalleled tastiness. I think mixing mushrooms in your coffee will surely be a short-lived trend, or what are you feeling? And also, I looked up some of these supplements you can buy, and they are goddamn expensive. Like, this is an issue I have with these like superfood products, that they're so expensive when it's really so easy and so cheap to eat a ridiculously healthy diet by just, buying fruit and veg and grains and legumes, and yes, mushrooms. As fun as mushroom coffee does sound, I'm not buying expensive superfood supplements when my simple everyday diet really rather does the trick already. Okay, this next trend is bound to be short-lived, and yet I want it so much. It's the mega scrunchies. Have you seen these on socials? They're so fun and whimsical and weirdly chic, aren't they? They're giving ballerina a bit, aren't they? I love them. But how many times would I wear it before growing tired of this? As you can hear, I'm trying to convince myself to not buy one of these, although I'm pretty sure they're inexpensive and, it won't take up much space in my wardrobe. So as you can hear, I'm also kind of simultaneously trying to convince myself to actually do buy one. What do you think? Do you also love these? Who knows? You might see me on Instagram wearing one of these days, but so far I'm staying firm and I'm not buying. Wish me luck. Another thing for summer, which I'm very much staying away from, is all the harsh fabrics. And I mean any fabric that's even a little bit stiff or uncomfortable. I'm thinking denim shorts, like pinching zippers, too tight bras, or actually bras in general. Especially this year, I found that I'm actively looking for physical comfort. I think it's because I've had another very intense spring work-wise, and to be honest, I'm feeling a bit shattered. So I think like physical ease and like treating my skin and my body nicely just feels like really important to me right now. So I got some pieces sent from Arket this spring, and I got almost all of them in like 1 to 3 sizes too big on purpose, like this shirt for example. Like seriously, all the shirts and blouses I ordered in the biggest size they had just to get like maximum flowiness, and like I don't regret it one bit. If you're in London this summer, you might very well see me hover down the street in flowy linens and soft thin cottons like the cute oversized Swede that I am. Anyone else been feeling this lately? That physical comfort just gets more and more important the more overworked or tired you are? Either way, I'm here for it. A big trend for kitchenware right now is the colorful glassware trend, and especially for wine and champagne glasses, but also vases and carafes and bowls. The trendiest color is probably a bright green, but also blue and yellow and pink and orange, and often in combination, like the cute sorts of kindergarten type of color matching, all the primary colors at once. My own glassware is neutral. I could do the yellow, which I love, and maybe the orange if it leans more towards natural, like amber, but the loud green and pink, I'm staying away. Don't get me wrong, I think this colorful trend is so much fun, but I have a sort of built-in taste radar. So before I buy anything for our home, I make sure that the item fits with a few like personal taste criteria. And one of these criteria I have for my own personal taste is that I want my home to look like the home of two adults. I don't want anything that veers towards childish, like a 12-year-old would have chosen it. It's just my personal taste that I want my home to be, whimsical and fun, sure, but never childish. Where are you on the childish adult interior style scale? Whatever works for you, my loves. Speaking of colorful, have you seen the brand new paperback of OK Days? Hardback, new paperback. Yes, the cheeky, lighter and cheaper version in paperback came out in this sunny, bright yellow just the other day. And I would, of course, absolutely love it and love you if you wanted to support me by getting your very own copy. Also, I just have to take a moment and appreciate the texture. It has this like soft, velvety, almost rubbery finish, which I just love. And I'm so proud and happy. I will leave links where you can buy it with free worldwide shipping. So please go ahead and do if you're going to open your wallet for something this summer. I vote for OK Days. A sexy, spiky, smart love story. What could be better for your lazy summer afternoons with a glass of champagne or, iced coffee? Am I right? Bring on the summer reading afternoons, please. I want nothing else than to just read in a sunshine and eat watermelon. Lazy, that's what I want. Oh, I did such a healthy thing the other week. I went through all of my skincare and got rid of the expired items and inventoried all of my, opened and unopened bottles and jars to see just what I have at home and what I'm running low on. Maybe this is just me, as an influencer, I do get sent skincare to try out, so it can be a bit difficult to keep track of what I actually have at home. But yes, it turns out I have almost everything. And all the SPF I need is still in tip-top shape, nothing has expired or smells weird, so I'm all good for summer. Because if there's one thing I'm absolutely adamant about, it's intense SPF all through the summer month. And actually all through the rest of the year too. My favorite moisturizer has SPF 50 for face and SPF 30 for eyes. And I also have another SPF 50 face cream that I wear on top in sunny weather. For my body, I always wear SPF 50 as well. Even if I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, I always do my hands and my neck and my pointy little ears. I don't care about getting tanned. I mean, even when I'm wearing zero SPF, I don't get tanned squat anyway. I've just come to accept that, my own paleness. Even if contemporary beauty standards are telling me otherwise, pale is fine. Melanoma, on the other hand, is not. Oh, every summer, every single year, there are new and extremely hot swimwear trends, aren't there? And I'm really quite partial to a fun, new, inventive take on the one piece myself. But I'm proud to say that I haven't bought new swimwear in, 5 years, maybe even more. I have such lovely ones already, and I feel like with seasonal items that you mostly bring out one time per year, it's like seeing their old friends, isn't it? I'm always happy to see my bikinis again after a long, cold winter. And honestly, I have so many nice ones that I really don't need anything else. My favorite is always the brown stripy one. I don't know why, it just gets me excited every time. Maybe it's because of that thing we already talked about choosing only comfortable clothes. This brown bikini is the most comfortable, unannoying bikini I've ever owned. It doesn't pinch or squeeze or hurt my neck or anything. It's the most chilled out swimwear imaginable. And on that note, sunglasses. I have a bunch that I love, and I think why I don't feel the need to update my little collection is because the ones I already have are 1, timeless classics, and 2, simultaneously quite eye-catching and fun. There are 4 that I wear on rotation, and I think if you have a version of these, you will have sunnies for any occasion. I have the 80s, 90s athletic ones, the big black glamour sunnies, the small black serious minimalist ones, and my favorites, the vintage Prada ones in a pale aubergine that I got as an absolute bargain online. Lighter sunnies are underrated, but I feel these are the most wearable ones for that reason, because they're not so stark and black and contrasty as sunglasses usually are. Recommend. But what about you? Are you all set with swimwear and sunglasses and flowy, comfortable linen clothes? Or are you keen to try mushroom coffee and mega scrunchies and bright green champagne coupes? Or do you have your eyes on something completely different this season that you're just dying to buy, but maybe you kind of shouldn't? I'm so curious to hear all about it. Do give me a like if you enjoyed this one and you want me to keep doing my anti-haul videos, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And yes, let's buy mindfully and carefully this season. No need to get into a shopaholic frenzy just because the weather app says above 20 degrees. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. And oh, don't forget to get your very own copy of the brand new paperback version of OK Days. Isn't it sunny and gorgeous? Nothing makes me happier than when you DM me to tell me that you read it. You really are the most supportive and kind subscribers a creator can ask for. That's for goddamn sure. Now, do you want to create a beautiful site or maybe start your own blog? If so, you should definitely do it with Squarespace. Listen to this. With the new guided design system Squarespace Blueprint, you can choose from professionally curated layouts and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up. Squarespace is also amazing with blogging tools to share your stories, photos and videos to make it easy to reach your audience. You can also auto-post your content to Twitter, Facebook or Tumblr, and they also have great traffic analytics so that you can see how many people are visiting your site, how long they're staying for, where they're coming from and what they're interested in, like traveling or books or fashion, for example. So what are you waiting for? Go get your free trial today at squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/jennymustard to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That is a good deal. Thank you so much for hanging out today and see you next week already. Bye bye.